Okay, so what we got is when they decided to put an external cooler on this thing, which this one, I don't know if it came with one or not. Some do, some don't. So we have a cooler up there. What they have done is they took it totally off the radiator. They ripped this line all the way down, kinked it, put both lines up front. That's what that looks like. And then we'll come back here, and as they were installing the tranny or something, they decided they wanted to cut off cooler line flow there as well. I mean, you do have to be these things are pretty tedious to get in. They're not terrible to where you should mess up your cooler lines like that. I mean, if the cooler lines look like that when you get done, you probably shouldn't be doing it. And also, they installed a cooler for this gentleman, and that's the work that he got there. We don't know if this is one of the causes to why we have a burn-up transmission, but we have a burn-up transmission. We've got our transmission back in the vehicle, all brand new cooler lines, all the way up to the radiator, and we are going to be connecting this thing to the radiator. There is nothing wrong with it, and no reason why it should have been completely taken off. So we're gonna hook one line to the radiator. We're gonna do some magic tricks. We're gonna get our old cooler out of there, and then we have our beautiful free flow that we're gonna put in there. Like, thing's nice. So I'll show y'all how to do that. Try to do this. So we've got our truck down, we've got our grill out. We can check out our cooler, get a little better look at what they were doing, and man, it's not good. I don't really get what they were doing. I mean, this is a simple fix. I'll show y'all guys how to do this. Luckily, it didn't get into the AC condenser being so loose. I mean, I didn't touch anything. That's exactly how it came. So we'll get that off of there. We got our new lines ran. You can see our bottom one down here is already hooked up. And then our top one here, we're gonna be cutting it, flaring it, hooking it into the radiator there. Have it. And I'll show y'all how we do this. Nice cooler installed correctly. We ran through our radiator. As you can see, our bottom line is on, our top line is cut. I did not get to video as much as I wanted to, but you can see our flare in there. Nice flare here. We do have a nice flaring kit, so once you cut the lines, and I do have a nice tool, I was able to line that back around, because this is actually pointed this way, so makes it a little easier to have some tools. But that's how you do that there. Nice flares, everything's all nice and tight, back where it should be. And get this thing back together, get it running, get it back on the road. Happy customer. Three minutes. Ooh. Not too shabby. We'll be getting the customer, they're going to be getting a new one, where we just had to get this one cleaned up. We can get it dried out so we can drive our car, get him back on the road. It's alive! Cooler looks really good in there. Got our filter clean. I'll show you all that in the video. That thing was nasty. We're gonna get him to replace it. This is really old, you can tell. But our cooler line's looking really nice. Nice and tight, nothing jiggly. Cam truck. It's been sitting for a while. Not too bad. Not too bad. We have drove it once. Transmission works very well. Get another drive cycle out of this bad boy. Make sure it's going to work good for our customer. Well, that's how you do that. Y'all guys go subscribe to the channel. If you liked it, give us it a thumbs up. Wait for the next one. Just around the corner. See y'all soon.